Hi, Tony. First of all, what can you tell us about Houser?
Just some tightness in his flexor. Felt good in the bullpen. Felt good rolling through the first inning and then going back out there, just kind of barking at him a little bit. Kind of a tight feeling based off that meeting on the mound. I mean, we've got a little bit of a report out, but as far as how it felt, just a tight grab is what I got out of that deal when we were out there on the field.
Is he getting an MRI or anything?
Yeah,
like
tomorrow. So take a look. He's back there and has a positive vibe about it. So hopefully his true feeling is kind of what shows up there, but we'll see.
And the job that Molina did coming in and his Giants debut too there. What are your thoughts on?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, the one blip on the radar screen with, if I'm correct, just the one walk where, might have been hurrying a little bit. I would have been hurrying for the whole deal. I mean, just got here yesterday and get him out there in an awkward situation, and he handled it like a champ. And biggest thing was flooded the strike zone, like I said, other than that one blip on the radar screen. And when our guys had to, they played really good defense behind him. I mean, it was an awesome play in center, but also some other ones sprinkled in there too. So good combination of some of those young guys supporting him with the glove. But in order to get that opportunity, you got to attack the strike zone. He was good with that, and he was good in the dugout afterwards too. I think he was excited to get out there.
We've seen so many guys get an opportunity on the position player side in the last couple of months. Do you think it'll be a little bit like that with the pitching now for the next month or so? We saw Molina, Seymour gets the ninth.
Yeah. I think we're kind of blending into that a little bit. But also, I think Seymour and Smith, Harris, I think those are guys that it's not like without something would have to happen for them to have a window of opportunity. I think they were on their way to earning that regardless. So I think there's a handful of guys that are blossoming into who they are. And then guys like Sam and Foley have come a long way just to get back into the form that they're used to and what they're capable of. And then, among other subsets, there'll be one in there where the door's open because of circumstances, and some guys will get a chance. So, but it'll be an interesting week. We are set up to do what we need to do to get Saturday, but a doubleheader is a challenge for anybody this time of year. We'll handle that and then kind of see how we attack Monday. Already floating different options for that. So feel free to ask whenever, but we'll have an answer when we got it, I guess.
Kind of a weird first inning there with the throw behind Drew, him and Jung who end up getting hit. Just what were you guys seeing from your perspective there?
I don't know. Some hooting and hollering at Drew there on one of his ground out or line out. I forget what it was. So, I don't know. I'm not out there in the fight and got feisty with these guys last time, but you also got a deal where a lot of these guys know each other, have played with one another, WBC or whatever it might be. So I don't know, maybe it's an SEC thing, but I think the Jung-Hoo deal is just trying to go in on a really good hitter, and he went in too far. Somebody else has done that too on the elbow. With the two where it's happened with Jung-Hoo, it's just kind of more unfortunate than anything. Fortunately, the elbow guard's there, but still. But I don't think in the past with Jungie or today there was any intent to those particular ones. You have to be an absolute madman to have any ill will at Jung-Hoo Lee. So the other guy's a little feisty. And on that, you got one? Might as well. We're in here.
Drew Gilbert, that play crashing into the wall in left center, is
Yeah.
that sort of an indicative play of what you've always seen from him going
Yeah,
back to his college days?
for sure. And I think we're talking about young guys. I think some other guys too, like just starting to show what they're capable of doing when, I don't know if it's relaxed or whatever, but again, you want to have high standards, but you got to give a little bit of grace. These guys, it's a heavy burden playing in this league, whether you're a veteran or you're a young guy. And I think the more they can trust that they belong here, and I guess call it relax, the true version of them comes out. And I think that's been coming in stages now for Drew, not just on that play. Maybe that was a little bit of an exclamation as we go down the home stretch. But you see it in some other guys too, getting comfortable and being the best version of who they are.